Do you like plants? Do you like money? You want to combine both and start a nursery? Well, I'm going to tell you the realities of running a nursery in today's market. From the legal stuff to how much investment does it require, and can you actually replace your day job? So if you're wondering, make sure you stick to the end. What's up, everybody? My name is Alan, for those new to the channel, and I started my nursery as a backyard nursery, like most of you probably watching or wanting to actually start a backyard nursery. And I can tell you it has been a struggle. Nothing of what I thought would have been actually happened. And the reason for that is because I had a misconception. I thought I could grow a little plant or even buy that plant from somebody else wholesale for a few dollars and resell it for 1,000, 10,000% return of investment. While that is true, I can tell you that is not how reality happens. If you're thinking about starting a backyard nursery, go ahead. Will you make enough money to replace your day job? I'm gonna tell you honestly, that's not gonna happen unless you're able to sell hundreds and hundreds of plants every single month. Then you probably are gonna be able to replace your day job. But in order to get to that point, it's going to take a lot of space, it's going to take a lot of money, and it's going to take a lot of time. So when I first started my backyard nursery, I bought plants wholesale and resold them to the public. The first weekend I was open for business, I only had one customer, and I think that customer spent $20. That first month in business, I can tell you, I maybe had 3-4 people come to my nursery, and I probably make about $150 to $200. And when I first started, I actually got a loan from my stepdad. Several $1,000s. I think I was in close to $10,000 investment at the beginning just to make $200 a month. If that is the type of investment that you think you're gonna get rich and it's going to replace your day job, well, I can tell you that's not gonna happen. There are many other businesses out there that you can invest $10,000 and make more than $200 a month. Now, that is not even talking about my time. Remember, I bought my plants wholesale from Florida because I specialize in tropical fruit trees, and at the beginning I didn't have many plants to actually sell to the public to start a business. Well, let's talk about my time. So for one, I had to find the nurseries. Two, I had to find a freight shipping company to get my plants all the way from Florida to here. That was several $1,000s alone. And on top of that, the labor. You know how much labor it takes to pick up a single container one by one and move them around? It takes a lot of time. So I made $200, $10,000 investment, and I probably spent, I would say, the first month in time just moving the plants around, taking care of them easily, at least minimum of 5 hours a day. So I spent $10,000 to make $200, and on top of that, I spent 5 hours daily taking care of the plants just to make $200. Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't make any sense. But you know what? I'm not a quitter, and that's the reason why I'm still here making videos and you watching them, because the nursery itself didn't really make me much money, but it opened up doors that would have never opened unless I had started the nursery. Now, it's not gonna be the case for everybody out there starting a nursery, and I can tell you, probably not, okay? So I don't wanna discourage you to follow your dreams, grow plants, get rich, right? It may happen, it may not happen, but the reality is most of you who start a nursery, it's just most likely going to be very stressful. It's going to take a lot of your time. It's going to take most of your money, and most of you are probably going to refuse to quit because you're doing something that you love. And when you do things that you love, well, it's very hard to quit. So fast forward to today. Am I making any money in my nursery? Well, I can tell you, for a few years, my nursery was actually only paying for itself. I was able to make money and then buy more plants with it. But I'm not accounting for the time that I spent taking care of those plants, which I can tell you it was several hours every single day. And that's not even counting all the pain that I suffered, all the backaches, shoulder pain, knee pain. It's just very physical, and it takes a lot of labor to have a nursery, especially if you cannot afford to hire somebody to do all the physical labor for you. But other than that, no, my nursery was only able to pay for itself. If I count my pay, which I never pay myself from the nursery, 100% of the nursery money that I made in this business went back into investing into the own nursery. It wasn't worth it. If I was just looking at the money, having a nursery was not worth it. So why did I keep up with the nursery? Why didn't I close down? It would have saved me a lot of money. It would have saved me a lot of time, a lot of headaches. Well, the reason I didn't quit, the reason I didn't close is because I'm not a quitter. Quitters will never succeed. You will never know what could have happened if you quit too early. So, and another reason why I didn't close my nursery is because I like plants. Plants have positive energy, good energy all the time. And that positive energy will transfer into you. So if you have negativity around you, or if you're very negative yourself, I can tell you, hanging out with plants over time, it will change you. It will change the way you think, the way you feel, physically and emotionally. And I've noticed those changes about 3-4 years into the business, having a nursery. It was surreal. I couldn't understand it at first, but then I learned that the reason why I changed was because of the plants. Hanging out with plants every single day. I view plants as living beings. I don't see them as furniture like most people do out there. And that's the reason why I kept up with my nursery. So if you're looking into starting a nursery and you want to get rich, I can tell you that's not going to happen. If you watch other videos on YouTube and people are telling you, oh, you can get rich, make tons of money, quit your day job, they're lying to you. The only reason why they're telling you that is because that's going to excite you and that's going to keep you watching that video, which makes those people money. The reality is, it's going to be very hard work. And it's probably, if you're looking for money, you can probably make more money working for somebody else out there, fast food place, than investing that time into growing plants. It's just very, very hard. Just think about it. How many nurseries have you seen around your neighborhood open up recently? Probably zero. And the reason for that is because it's extremely expensive. The only nurseries in business right now, if you think about it, have been in your area probably for decades, before your neighborhood was even a neighborhood. And that's the only reason why they are still in business. Because when they purchased the land, and back then the regulations were probably completely different, made it possible for them to be here today. Well, that is not the case anymore. If you want to open up a nursery today, let me give you an example. So this land right here, I bought this land for a commercial nursery because I got tired of selling plants out of my house. People come over to my place. I was running out of space. I had a vision. I still have a vision, and I'm going to accomplish it sooner or later. But I can tell you the land right here, this was like $500,000, right? And this was several years ago when things were cheaper, right? But anyways, that's just the land. Now let's talk about the legalities. So I want to sell retail. The minute people come over to your house and you sell directly to the consumer, that makes you a retail business. You no longer are a home business, or you no longer fall under whatever exceptions your county, your city has. So you have to most likely get a permit. And guess what? Getting a permit is not cheap. So just to get a permit for this place, a commercial permit, it took over a year. And I think it took about $50,000 to $60,000 of investment just to pay for the legal fees. What legal fees are we talking about? Well, I had to hire an architect to draw a site plan. Yes, I had to get an engineer just to make sure when it rains it's not gonna flood and the water's not gonna get on the street, because the county, the city wants to know that. They want to know everything about your property, because guess what? They treated me just like if I was a McDonald's opening up a new location just to sell plants. Let me give you an example. You see that area over there? That area is supposed to be a parking lot. You will think the county wants to be green and then the least environmental impact, right? No, they want me to build an asphalt or concrete parking lot because I am a retail commercial business. And guess what? How much that parking lot is going to cost? $100,000. So right there, we are in $660,000 in investment. We're not even talking about the irrigation system. So I set up the water system in this property. I ran water all the way around and I did the work myself, because I know how to do the work. So just in materials, just to run water throughout the entire property, about 3 years ago, it cost me about $6,000 just to run main water. We're not talking about the actual irrigation system. So if I want to set up all the greenhouses, all the containers in the ground, imagine how much more money that's going to cost. The area behind me is going to be a shade structure. Guess how much that structure is going to cost? Just in materials. I'm talking about piping and shade cloth. That's going to be about $30,000 to $40,000 just to get this place running like a regular nursery, fully running. Inventory and everything else set up is going to, total investment is going to be probably close to $1 million. And that is the reason why you don't see nurseries come up anywhere, Because imagine how much money you can actually make by investing $1 million somewhere else. With a nursery, guess what? You're gonna have to sweat. A lot of backaches, knee pain, shoulder pain. You're gonna have to struggle. It's not easy being outside all day. You're gonna have to lift plants, put them down hundreds of times. Plants are living beings just like you and I, so you have to take care of them. When the wind blows, it's gonna knock your containers down. If you're not there to pick them up, guess what? They're gonna dry out in the sun and your plants are gonna die. And guess what? Dead plants don't sell, so you will lose money. It's a struggle, it's a full-time job. More than a full-time job. I can tell you the countless hours I have spent in this property right here. You see that little shade structure right there? It may seem very insignificant, very small, but you know what? It was a pain in the butt to actually build. I had to weld the corners. I had to set the posts. I dug the holes, the footers by hand. It took me days just to build this little shade structure right here all by myself. And the investment, guess what? Just in materials, it was about $3,000. And that's me buying everything, cutting everything, welding everything by myself. Imagine if I had to pay somebody to do this. Having a nursery is not easy. It takes a lot of time, a lot of money. I can tell you, if money is what you're after, it's best for you just to go get a job at a fast food place and you're probably gonna make a lot more money than actually expecting to invest this much money and hoping that it's going to replace your day job. But Alan, why are you still running your business? Just sell everything. It's a lot easier. Well, guess what? Nothing worth having comes easy in life. And this nursery right here, while it hasn't really made me that much money, it has opened up so many doors. It has changed me physically, mentally. It has given me a lot more than money can ever give me. But anyways, those are the realities of having a nursery. As always, everybody, if you have any questions, comment below. Now, I'm not discouraging anybody out there from starting your own nursery, because go ahead and start your own nursery. It will teach you more than anything you can actually learn out by watching somebody else out there or reading a book. And like I said, having this business right here, it has opened up doors to me that would have never been opened unless I had actually started this nursery. And having this YouTube channel is one of those. Now, am I keeping this nursery? Of course I am. I can see the future. Once everything is running, this is my retirement right here. I know one day when I'm old and I have nothing better to do, I'm gonna be able to come to my nursery, visit my trees, and talk to customers and teach people how to grow plants. That's my vision, and that's the reason why I'm still doing this today.